Ivanka Trump vacuuming crumbs is not brilliant art. But while Americans may not be used to so much blatant plutocratic elitism, the art world is. In this field, the artist Jennifer Rubel is immersed in that world, as an established star and the daughter of mega collectors Mara and Don Rubel. In theory, Rubel, who is best known for producing art installations made up of vast piles of food, now gives us Ivanka. Ivanka Trump, apparently feeling attacked, responded to the piece on Twitter. Women. Trump has a thin record of choosing the latter, which contributes to the interpretation of the piece. The self-proclaimed "what's left" under her father's administration isn't even crumbs. Rubel responded to Trump's tweet by inviting her to the exhibition for herself. So how are we meant to interpret this art? Perhaps the Ivanka, well, sort of. The pile of crumbs art doesn't need to serve up fixed meaning, but in combination with other more trite aspects of the work, the piece falls apart. The obvious symbol, in truth, Rubel's Ivanka. Rubel, who explains in the press release that viewers enjoy tormenting the performer, tacitly acknowledges that the piece isn't much different than a dunk tank. While the political message prevents me from wholly disavowing the piece, I don't trust it either. Beyond the spectacle, Jennifer Rubel isn't using her economic privilege to fight gender inequity. She's using it to
raindrop, drop top, top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.